Hello, folks. Welcome back for round two action. I'm your host, Randy, here at Frontline Games. This time in the feature match, we have Charles Albert and Steve LeCroy. Yeah, I'm happy with Theros as well, getting ready to come back into the format fray. We're going to knock on the wall and let them know it is time, as Charles is playing Enchantress and Steve's playing Mono Black Vampires. Very interested to see how this Mono Black Vampire deck does. Neither of them submitted their deck lists. You were told this was Cube. It's not Cube. It's Pioneer. Steve's going to go to 19 as he... Herald of the Pantheon for Charles.
Enchantment spells cost one less, and I get the game 1 life when I cast it. Here you go.
Going to see how this goes. So how you doing, Mr. Kaiser?
Push that. Yeah.
Fatal push.
Yep. I'm at...
Charles goes down to 19.
No, I don't want to keep a score there because...
We got the big old few photos.
Yeah, I got to do that. Draw.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
That new Helio is going to make enchantments.
Prepping to go back to work tomorrow. You have to go back to work tomorrow. Is it Willoughby's deck? Yes, it is Willoughby's deck, Colin. Dead weight, taking care of the vampire.
They are?
Whenever another black creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yep.
So you lose one on game one?
Yep.
Go. Third.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. Go.
There we go.
Let's do a forest, I think.
As they fix it.
We're going to cast out.
Mm-hmm.
Probably will be that guy.
Is that one like the, I can't remember, is that where you can't cast it?
No, that's Excellence Binding.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's got to be nice to get back to the new year. Hopefully you had a great New Year's holiday and vacation time.
Go. One.
Go. Draw. Sunhill Grove. We will do a Herald of the Pantheon again. And it'll be your go.
Yeah, Charles not having much luck here. Ooh, Gary here is pretty big.
No blocks.
Alright. Exile?
Yep, you gain 2 life.
Exiles it with Vraska's Contempt.
There you go. Go.
Keeps hitting the middle of the thing. Yeah, maybe he'll learn. We'll see.
Caves.
Caves of Kolos for Charles.
Starfield Mystic.
Starfield
So
Mystic.
One less whenever enchantment goes to the
He
graveyard.
gets a counter.
Gets a counter. Doomwing Giant.
Ooh.
Trigger Constellation.
Enchantment in his field. It's a one-sided board speed.
What's Gary? You don't know who what Gary is? Grey Matron of Asphodel.
You're good.
How big is he?
He's a 4/6.
He's really big.
Yeah.
This guy. It's in his hand.
Get to the extra born, you'll lose one on game one?
Yep.
That's good.
So next turn he's set up to go do some pretty big things.
So on enchantment, ETBs, -1/-1 to everything.
Yep. To your side.
Yeah.
It'll be your go.
Gary?
Oh boy.
All right, so
It's whenever it's your
he's going to lose
devotion.
7 and he's going to gain 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mhm.
And you gain 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 7.
And then shield trigger, so you'll lose one
Yep.
on game one, so I'm at 31.
Yep.
And I will swing 2 at you.
Why do Gadwick Chadwick? What? I have no idea what you just said, Colin. You're confusing me.
Alright, I'll gain 2 more.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Draw.
33 to 4.
Not bad, not bad.
That is a good draw.
It could be better, but. Gary only happens once, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Needs to kill.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Oh, I gotta remember this. Cast black white with the Kaya. Yep. I'm gonna target. You have no cards in hand?
No cards.
So he's choosing what to do.
Today's reborn.
In response, I'm gonna tap.
Yep.
Sack this to draw card.
Yep. And I don't get any negatives, but yep. It'll be your
So
call.
the ability ends up getting countered where he doesn't gain any life because he was able to sack it to draw a card.
Yeah.
So Charles falling behind here.
Do you get another one?
Nope. Just lose Zealot. I lose one and draw. No.
Oh, you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I don't lose from that because
It counterbalance. Yep. Yep.
Champion of the Dust. So you lose one, I'll gain one.
Yep.
But then two vampires, so I'll lose two and draw two.
Yep.
And then play a craft return.
Yeah, he needs a Wrath pretty bad. That's about the only way that Charles is going to get back into this game. That or he needs to get an Eidolon of Blossoms and then string a bunch of enchantments together to let Doomwake Giant do its thing. But he's got... Mana Bloom's not going to do it here. Charles deep in thought.
Do mana bloom, trigger. Everything gets -1. Yep.
Kills one vampire off of it.
Sack it to draw a card.
It'll be your go.
All right. Steve deep in thought. I don't know what he's thinking about. Looks pretty grim.
Sanctum Seeker. You lose one, I'll gain one. And he says when a vampire control attacks, I drain you.
Okay.
So now all he has to do is attack with a vampire.
Attack with the vampire.
And that's game one. Steve taking it with mono black vampires. Now I got Tyler Willoughby sitting here next to me. And I'm going to ask him, looking at Charles's hand, do you think he should kept that?
Gift. Starfield.
Yep.
So it's a non.
There's two creature.
Non-land.
So you can take Oath of Kaya or Gift of Paradise with the duress.
I'll take the gift. Alright, next turn.
Do you want to write these down or?
Nah.
You want to play open?
No, you can.
Okay.
I'm not that.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah. I'm not a competitive player, so.
No, I get it. White and colorless. Starfield Mystic.
So Starfield Mystic on the field for Charles. Fatal Push taking care of the enchantment reducer.
White, green, ping myself. Satyr Enchanter. Go 19. Here you go.
Getting the Satyr Enchanter down here so he can draw more cards, probably really relevant. Oh, please put him on the mic. I'd have to see. Let me see here.
Yep.
If we can get it hooked up. It's BK.
White, black.
He can't hear you right now.
This. Cast triggers. I'll draw a card. Doesn't have any response to that.
I have it.
ETB. Yep. I'll gain 3 life.
Yes.
Combat. So we get 2.
Yep.
I'm at 22.
Yeah.
Here you go. I'll do your life for you.
Alright.
Because your deck just happens to be right in the way.
Keep getting it wrong. Play Zelda, lose a life and draw a card.
Yep.
All right, you should be able to hear Tyler now.
Hello.
Play good to hit the ball.
Yep.
Welcome him to the stream.
Just a special guest for watching the Enchantress matchup so I can make fun of Charles later. Ooh, looks like you drew a cast out there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, be able to flash it in. He's thinking about probably playing the one that gains him some more life.
Herald Pantheon.
Herald of the Pantheon. And if he had another reducer, or if he had a land drop, he could play that and then still have the cast up.
He really wants another land so he can drop down the Doomwake Giant, but he's probably going to have to settle for a Herald here.
Yeah, but he needs to keep the wide open for the cast out.
Green, white, black, green, pink myself. Another satyr.
Ooh, another Enchantress? Ooh, baby.
I remember your go.
No, we just switched into a different mic. As far as going 4-color, I'm actually thinking about going 2-color. Right now, I'm working on cutting the black right now.
Yep. So
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Brain Maggot and
Either
Doomwake,
one
but I
drain,
think
one
with
vampire.
all of the just being able to go over the top and just going like almost more combo instead of going for like a mid-range feel for Enchantress.
One.
One.
And
Okay.
I'll gain one.
Uh, no blocks. So.
Fortunately, Charles has quite a bit of life to work with, so the attack there not gonna do too much to him.
Yeah, let's update the life total. Had to step away for a second. Somebody got judge call.
Let's see if I do this correctly.
No blue. He's not playing any blue.
Shock myself.
Yeah, I saw the Ashiok's Erasure, whatever that card is, and I don't think that card is the right fit for the deck.
There is a mic in the camera, or there is a mic in the room, but it's off of the camera.
This one, that's
You
my
can
right
you
back.
can definitely hear them flicking the cards, and I can hear them talking.
Yeah. So we game one, draw two.
Yep.
Cast out, trigger. Game one, draw
Ooh,
two.
baby. Gain a life, draw 2 cards, and it kill your thing?
ETB will be this guy.
Yeah.
Um,
He drew lands. That's not what he wanted to draw here.
Yeah,
Needs
but
more enchantments.
Yeah, but he's got a really commanding
Yep.
state right now. And Steve's got a Gary. That's not. He's gonna 5 them.
3 cards in hand.
yes, 3 cards.
Grasp of Darkness and Voldaren Pariah.
I think he grasps darkness here. Get rid of the draw engines.
No blocks.
Right now, he wishes it was a Bile Blight.
Yeah, Bioblight is legal for Pioneer too.
Sure is. You're like a neg one, but you're gonna the chance that they just have multiple creatures. I think Bile Blight's probably a better card.
So he gets rid of the enchantment reducer. I think that's a wrong choice there from
That
Steve.
is foolish.
Yeah.
Drawing cards is the most powerful.
Oh my
mechanic in the
gosh,
game.
he's gonna draw 3 cards.
Ooh, baby. He actually
Granted,
probably.
Or he could play the Doomwake.
No, you probably just slam Idol on here. You just want to draw.
Yeah.
You just get a full grip, basically.
Well, you get to draw 4 cards.
3.
Well, he gets to draw 2 cards, I'm sorry, with Doomwake Giant.
Mhm.
And puts a big body on the field for being able to, shut down some of the devotion.
So the way I would look at this hand is I would want to get the Eidolon in play first, because that way on the next turn, if I just hit like any cheap enchantments, I just start going off there and I get to basically just go through like half of my deck.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Because like Doomwake would be better if there's like X1s in play, but like just playing this right here, he's gonna kill that one creature and that's gonna be it.
2.
And Charles's life isn't really a factor right now,
So ETB -1 across the board.
but it will help him set up for later turns. But for now,
I think it's setting up because look at this. This is great.
Deadly, target, trigger, negative.
that was a good draw.
So I'll draw 2
Yep.
cards before this resolves. 1, 2.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Boom.
5.
Now then bears attack.
Go to combat. Swing for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Oops. Got happy with the button there. So Steve now to 18. 14-19.
Ooh, now he gets to drop Eidolon. Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, drawing a bunch of cards. Oh, is that a Starsfield?
That is a Starfield of Nyx. It's not active right now.
No, but you definitely play the Eidolon now.
Oh, for sure. 4 mana draw 3 cards? That seems sweet.
Yeah.
4 mana for 2/2 draw 3?
That's the bonus. Otherwise it's just Haro. Or
I'm gonna cast
what's the
Mana Bloom. Trigger.
the green card that's
Harmonize?
harmonized? Yep.
Two.
Last one,
Oh, he played mana bloom there. That was a mistake.
That was a punt.
Yeah. He's got the. Oh, you need to teach him. Best card in the deck is Eidolon with Blossoms.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I'll be disappointed for you.
When in doubt, draw cards.
Cast Brain Maggot. Trigger. Draw 2 cards.
see, dude.
When he enters the battlefield, I'll get
But
to
this
your
is
hand.
basically choose your own adventure. I don't think there's a realistic way Charles is wins this game from this state.
Because it's a cast trigger one.
Yep, and make sure you stack it correctly. He gets to draw a card before that comes into play.
It's exiled underneath it.
Yeah, yep, Charles knows.
Yep. I'm just letting Steve know too.
He'll get it back. And then I'm going to cast.
So many work for this format. Very nice. Great work. I thank you, Reddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it'll kill that. Cast trigger. I'll draw 2 cards. 1. 2.
One, two.
Enter the battlefield effect. I'll draw another card.
Oh, he's so far ahead now.
Just having the time of his life.
So
This is what dreams are made out of, Randy.
this turn, go to combat. Swing 4, 8.
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Steve's way behind in this match now.
Move to discard.
Yeah, next turn, Charles just has lethal.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Discard 3. 1, 2.
It's the most dreaded words in Magic, going to discard.
This one. Good.
Yeah. So what can Steve do to get back in this game? Nothing. He's got a Gary in hand.
Languish.
No, he just drew a land, swamp. Languish might work, but I don't think it kills Doomwake Giant.
I also don't think he plays Languish.
That's tough. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
game. So Charles able to even it up against Steve.
So I know last week I was talking about throwing a Nykthos in my deck. I didn't bring it, so he's not playing. He's still just playing 22 lands. So the deck does have to mulligan quite a bit. But you do just have, because I don't have the Nykthos in there, you just have such a large concentration of enchantments, so that actually helps it out.
So it looks like Steve is playing Sorin. Ooh, there's a great draw. Too bad he couldn't play it down last turn. And that's Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Mhm.
Do
Yep.
There you go.
The better of the two cost reducers. This one has additional text.
What do you think will be the biggest deck that'll show up in the store championship for standard? I'm not sure.
Down to 1.
If I had to
In
guess,
Germany,
probably
it's 3
Sacrifice.
o'clock in the morning. I go to bed, have fun, and see you. Hey, ready for Hetty? You have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for checking us out, dog. Biggest deck is probably Jund Sacrifice or some sort of sacrifice deck, or an adventure deck. I feel like that's what a lot of our community's playing right now.
I think it's going to be an adventure deck.
Steve getting that sword in play, playing the 5-drop. That's just cheating.
Blue Eye Control if Kevin Caruso shows up.
ATB. Combat. 2 here.
Charles able to use Stasis Snare to be able to take care of the Sorin and the other
You
vampire.
can't stasis snare Sorin. It's only creatures.
No. I'm saying being able to take it by Stasis Snaring the big vampire and
yeah.
attacking Sorin. Here's a Duress.
Only non-land. Or not
So he's going to take Starfield of Nyx.
Man, he really wishes that was a Thoughtseize there.
Yep.
Yep.
So there's Eidolon, or Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Now, we all Eidolons all the time.
25 to 16 in favor of Steve. But looking at Charles' hand, he's going to start pulling ahead really quick with the Eidolon.
Yeah, he gets to drop Eidolon this turn. Hopefully hits a better like a Mana Bloom would be good. Like Eidolon into Mana Bloom.
I'm gonna go ahead and push that.
Well, I have
Yeah, probably.
priority, so before you can do anything.
I'm assuming Steve's trying to say in
So we
draw
got rid of
step.
this 3, that's why they do it on
That's
the
what he
last
was
turn.
trying to do, I think.
Um,
Yeah, he could have killed it in the draw step.
But you already know you did this.
yeah, I was like, yeah, absolutely.
That's a bad play mistake, though.
Do you have how much mana? 3 total? And that's your last card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's no reason not to just play the Eidolon over the Satyr here, especially because you know he's going to just Fatal Push your Herald this turn now anyway. Hopefully he knows to not leave a green mana open in case he draws a Mana Bloom.
Well, he only has 2 green sources.
Oh, that's a Godless Shrine.
Cast trigger will happen.
Oh, but because he played the Satyr,
Okay.
Oh, is he?
Or sorry, no, sorry, wrong card. You're right. Okay, so anything?
I don't like that play at all.
Okay.
yeah, that was a punt.
Yeah.
It'll be your go.
All right. So if Steve gets another removal here, he can start get ahead.
Ooh, is Steve Hellbent?
No, he's got 1 card in hand.
Well, yeah, just that one card that is true.
Yeah.
And if I lose 4 life, you put a +1/+1 counter, so I'll do this.
The knight is attacking.
No blocks. Yeah. Damage?
Yeah, go damage.
So he's going to take 5.
And then
6,
I'll
going down to 10.
Oh, yep.
play a land for turn, go to end step, again.
So Steve with just a land in hand. He is now hellbent.
Full way.
All right. So Charles can play the Eidolon for the full 4. Ugh.
Cast.
I'm thinking Charles was thinking that the Fatal Push could kill the Eidolon.
ETB trigger, I'll draw a card.
That's a pretty big draw there with the Oath of Kaya.
Be your go.
Next turn he gets to kill Herald into Oath of Kaya. The only downside is that means he's not able to enter the Knight of Legion anymore.
Yeah, the Knight of the Ebon Legion is going to get out of control here. Yeah, spit it out. You're right.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
Boost blocks.
We were playing Werewolf till like 2 in the morning last night
Or that thing gets
in our Gaming After Dark.
against Death Touch.
And the adult punch was pretty punchful.
Was adult.
All blocks. Here.
Me? You watch me on Netflix?
Damage.
So I take 2.
And then I'll gain 2.
Yep.
Okay, I actually don't hate that play by Charles.
Land trade, play land.
He gets to keep his better one in, and now he'll be able to kill the Knight still with Kaya. Oh no, never mind. It's a 3/4, not 2/3 anymore.
It's a 2-3.
No, it's a 3/4 because that's a 1/1 counter.
Knight of the Ebon Legion's a 1-2 that gets +3/+3.
Okay, never mind.
So
I
now
thought
it's a
it
2-3 now.
was- I thought it
But
was a
Steve
3.
can pump it to save it.
That's true.
Let's pull up Knight of the Ebon Legion for our co-host here.
Yeah, I don't know how to attack with creatures. I play 2 mana. I play like 4 mana bears.
So we're gonna do Herald.
I guess I'm just always used to Knight of the Ebon Legion just always being a 2/3 when I play against it.
Well, it gets in pretty quick because turn 1, turn 2, depending on the ramp that it has. It's 3 to activate. So Herald of the Pantheon from Charles here.
I'll gain 1 life. And then ETB triggers. I'll make a stack, so I draw first. Draw. I'll do the 3 damage to give the Daedra 1.
And Charles picking the right choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be fooled.
And then he gains 3 life.
Here we go.
You going to go tell him he gained 3 life?
I got him.
Draw a card.
Pass it. I'll lose a life.
Uh-oh. Gain 3 life. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Body of
Yeah, I was like, do 3, and then I was like, I said it, but I just didn't do it.
Yep.
You say go?
Mm-hmm.
Draw.
Now Steve's back in a hard place. He's not really losing a life total yet, but now Charles is starting to get the engine online, going to be gaining some more life off of the Herald.
Well, he's
And
now
the Sigil.
yeah, and he's using the castle now to draw cards. I think he should have attacked first,
Cast.
but
There's-
instead he activated the castle and passed turn.
Colorless. Colorless. Uh, Cast Sigil of the Empty
A
Throne.
little bit of a
Whenever I
interesting
cast
line he could have taken. He could have played the Starfield or the Starfield Mystic first,
ETB, I'll draw a card.
and then he would be able to play it for cheaper. But now he's giving himself a chance to draw a card and be able to play it.
Yeah, Sigil of the Empty Throne is a big draw here. So now all these enchantments that he can play afterwards, which he didn't have a follow-up enchantment, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, he drew another Eidolon off of the Eidolon trigger. So next turn he's gonna draw like 2 cards, gain some life.
Steve with 2 cards in hand, one of them being Gary, Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Fortunately for Steve, not a lot he can do with the Gary right now though. 5 mana, 3 it's not very good.
No. That's why I'm saying he should have attacked last turn and just pumped the Knight of the Knight of the Ebon Legion.
I think if you're Steve, I think you have to find a kill spell for the Eidolon, or you're just never gonna win the game.
But that's why you need to attack to see if he'll
Oh yeah,
block.
you attack. Yeah, you attack first, and then I don't think you pump if he doesn't block. I think you just attack before you do the castle, because then if he does block, you can kill it. But otherwise, you just draw cards.
If we knew the converted mana cost of Steve's deck, we could probably make whether you pump or not based off of, potential draws.
That's fair. Because we know he can draw Grasp of Fate.
Which he would really
Or
need
Grasp
right
of
now.
Darkness, I'm sorry.
So Herald of the Pantheon jumping in front of Knight of the Ebon Legion.
No, it's like damage.
Yep.
Okay. He'd be dead.
Charles playing a little bit conservative there.
See, and I think like last turn, if he would have attacked, he may have made that same decision.
Mm-hmm.
So now Steve can use the castle to draw, and he should, because he needs to get rid of the Eidolon of the Blossoms.
Yeah.
Faster.
He decides to pass turn.
Draw.
So Black not known for getting rid of enchantments, and in Pioneer, I don't think there's anything they have except for maybe Ratchet Bomb.
Ugin.
They could play Ugin, yes.
Either Ugin. Oh,
Yeah. They have to play colorless spells to find an answer. That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Little over 5 minutes left in the round. It looks to be a satyr again.
Yeah. Charles trying to do some quick math to figure out how he can maximize the amount of enchantments he can play. Unfortunately,
While maximizing the amount of draws.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's actually not even looking for draws at this point. He's looking for just angels.
Cast.
Looks like another Eidolon for 3.
On this one. Or no, sorry. 3. Green, colorless. Eidolon.
Draw 3 cards,
so
make an
cast, I'll
angel.
Draw a card. Cast, I'll make an angel.
Yes, sir.
There's a caribou token representing the angels.
So
Oh yeah, I forgot that was in there
draw
still.
a card from the cast trigger of this. And then when this resolves, I'll draw 2 cards.
So drawing 3 cards is pretty strong here. A Mana Bloom would really put him way ahead.
Mana Bloom is what dreams are made out of. What did he draw?
Looks like looks
Is that a Mana Bloom?
no, it looks like a Brain Maggot.
Team
It
myself
is Brain Maggot.
for black.
Brain Maggot, make an angel, draw 3 cards.
Cast Brain Maggot.
Thought sees you draw 3, make it 4
Draw a card.
for 1 mana.
Yeah.
Okay. So to the cast, so trigger, these triggers on
Yeah,
this
I'm
side.
going castle.
Okay.
So I'll lose 2.
Charles just explained to Steve how all the triggers are going to work.
This is an ATB effect. So
Mortify is black-white, Colin. It's not mono
cast
black.
trigger, Cast trigger. And then ETB.
Ooh, he's going to be snipe that Gary too.
I'm gonna get rid of Champion.
Champion of the Dusk actually gives him 2 card draws.
So I'll draw 2
But I think
cards.
all of the way that Steve's win is just like a combo kill out of nowhere with like Gary.
And then
Has he played a land for the turn?
I believe so.
Oh, because he just drew a Mana Bloom. But now he has 2/4/4s in the air. They can easily block the Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Yep.
There's another Knight of the Ebon Legion. Steve would have rather have been able to play the Champion of the Dusk. He's going to play Gary. He's just going to gain 4 and drain Charles for 4.
Lose 4, not gain 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Move the end step. Both of these are triggered.
Yep. Pretty good.
I don't hate that. Grow your knights a little bit.
It's a pretty good play.
Oh boy.
But now Charles is fixing to have some fun.
Okay. Like sure.
He does have a Mana Bloom in hand now.
That should be step 1. Draw 3 cards for free.
Looks like he has an Othakaya as well.
White. Oath of Kaya. So cast trigger, cast trigger. So make
It being a legendary enchantment.
attack this turn.
Hey Adam, how are you doing?
Draw.
How was your new year?
And ETB trigger.
Probably playing WoW still. Getting
Draw
some raids
2,
in.
And then I'll do the oath. 1, 2. And
Oh, look at that.
then
Banishing Light.
Ooh,
Three
get him.
damage.
Get him a body bag.
Gain 3 life. 3.
So something that is going to be kind of relevant is that Charles has to kill him in time.
Yeah, and Steve's at 30 life.
To be fair, he does have 12 Power and Angels already in play.
Correct.
Yeah, he's got to remember to put another Angel token out.
He has one up top.
Okay. So it looks like he's going to swing 8 in the air.
22.
Might as well play the Banishing Light, get rid of the other Knight.
We're gonna cast
Get another Angel.
Herald.
Oh, Herald. That's a good one, too, because now he's going to gain life, draw cards, draw a bunch of cards. And that
Makes
Banishing
the
Light
Banishing
only
one
costs
mana.
1 mana.
Just a singular white.
Mill myself.
That's like
The
better
new
than
year was great in Clarksville. We played Werewolf last night, Adam, and had one of the best games ever.
So trigger, trigger.
Gift of Paradise, gain 4 life, plus mana for 1 mana.
Yep.
Draw for the cast.
Hope he knows he has to target that with something.
Trigger, trigger. I'm attaching this to my overview.
There he
So I'll
goes.
gain 3. I'll gain 4 life.
Yep.
And draw 2 cards.
He'll gain 4 life, go to 15.
1, 2.
And I'm going to go let him know that it is time. So Charles is turn 0.
And
That is time. Next player finish your turn. You have 5 additional turns.
okay. Then that changes.
Yeah, and this is my brew I've been working on since the announced Pioneer, and I've been playing it. It's super fun.
Sorry.
I think you would like it.
Okay. Since I only have 3 turns, I don't think I'll.
If you don't like this, you don't like Magic.
Uh, oh, I missed a trigger. Double white.
Should play that Mana Bloom. He hasn't played that yet.
I think he's afraid of decking.
Bring it this way.
I don't think he
So
can
bring
deck.
white. Cast Banishing Light. Trigger, trigger. So make a. I'm almost out of tokens.
And I believe the Eidolon of Blossoms is a May.
It is not.
ETB trigger. I'm
I don't believe so,
to
at
Get
least.
rid of.
It's never come up. I always draw.
Quit this under this.
I know Sailor Wayfinder is not.
For the cast, the one line. These 2. So draw 2. 1.
Whenever Eidolon... oh, yep. It is not a May.
I don't think any of the Enchantresses are Maze. Maybe Presences.
Yeah, I'm good. Just gotta make sure.
Yeah, Theros, there's a good card in the deck that really improves it.
The first attacking Enchantress.
Gain
It's so
life,
beautiful.
Draw a card, make an angel.
I think Charles is just having fun now at this point.
He's putting enough power on the field, so let's see.
Gain a life.
He has enough to kill
16, 24.
Charles next, or kill Steve next turn.
Let's see. Okay.
Currently with 24 power in the air.
Draw,
So,
yeah, draw
so
two.
much, so many birds.
Draw for those. 1, 2. Okay. And then I have one more. So green. Do another mana bloom. Gain a life. Draw a card off the cast and make an angel.
I think
5, I'm showing
Charles
5.
thinks
5
that
lives.
he's just playing the mana blues for 0 when actually he can name a number with it because he has cost reducers.
Draw a card. ETB trigger. Draw 2. 1, 2. Discard cleanup.
So now he's going to choose the 7 cards that he wants to keep. Steve Hellbent.
Just an embarrassment of riches. I love it.
Yeah, it's really neat to see the Enchantress deck go off like this.
hmm
It is your turn.
This is basically just free roll mode. Like there's no real wrong answers. You're just gonna end up drawing a majority of your cards.
I'm just thinking, I lose the life draw card.
Yep.
All right, did Steve find an answer here?
This is your turn 1.
Yeah.
Charles taking all the time.
Charles still kind of newer at the deck. He's trying to get through it.
AR, you lose, I gain.
Yep. Lose. Okay. You're 22.
Yeah, that'd be funny if he had a Legion's End to take care of all the angels.
Alright,
And
there you have it.
there Steve shakes the hand. So Charles wins the match. So congratulations to Charles. We'll say goodbye to him. We'll be back for round 3 action, so stay tuned. You're watching Primetime Pioneer here at Frontline Games.